Grace was an ordinary young woman with an extraordinary dream. Growing up in a humble African home, she believed God had called her to make a difference in the world. She dreamed of becoming a nurse, helping the sick, and bringing hope to those who were suffering. Every morning before school, Grace opened her Bible and prayed. She trusted that God had a wonderful future waiting for her. When she finally gained admission into college, she felt like her dream was becoming reality. Little did she know that her greatest test was still ahead. One afternoon, everything changed. Grace's father lost his job. The family's only source of income disappeared overnight. Bills piled up. Food became scarce. Then came the heartbreaking news. There was no money left to pay her school fees. Grace stared at the notice in her hands as tears rolled down her cheeks. Her dream seemed to be slipping away. She cried out to God, "Lord, why is this happening to me?" But the answers did not come immediately. Weeks turned into months. Grace stayed home while her classmates continued their education. Every day felt like a reminder of what she had lost. People began to talk. Some said her future was over. Others said she would never return to school. But even in disappointment, Grace refused to let go of God. She continued praying. She continued reading her Bible. She continued believing that somehow God was working behind the scenes, even when she couldn't see it. One day, an elderly woman in the community became seriously ill. Grace volunteered to help care for her. She cleaned the woman's home. She prepared meals. She offered comfort and encouragement. She expected nothing in return. She was simply showing the love of Christ. What Grace didn't know was that this act of kindness would change her life forever. The woman's son owned the healthcare foundation. After hearing Grace's story, he was deeply moved. He saw her character, he saw her faith, and he decided to sponsor her education. Suddenly, the door that seemed permanently closed swung wide open. With renewed hope, Grace returned to school. She studied harder than ever. The struggles she had faced made her stronger, wiser, and more determined. Years later, she graduated with excellent results. But God's plan was even bigger than her dream. The same foundation that sponsored her invited her to lead medical outreach programs across different communities. Through her work, thousands of people received care and encouragement. Lives were transformed. Families were blessed. Hope was restored. Grace eventually became one of the most respected nurses in her region. Every day she walked through hospital halls helping patients and comforting families. People admired her success, but they didn't know the pain that came before the victory. They didn't know about the tears, the delays, the disappointments, the struggles that God used to prepare her for her purpose. The steps of a good person are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37-23.